Hello and welcome to Couple Tales.life, the colorful shades of grey, season 2. Now, it's interesting and we're very, very grateful that when we started this journey, we were hoping to touch one or two lives. But I think from the response that we're getting, it's been stupendous. And that's encouraged us really after 30 episodes of season 1 to get on to season 2. Now, what's different in season 2 is that we've realized that the kind of situation that the world is facing, all of us are collectively going through so much that why not touch upon certain emotions that have come to the fore or certain situations that we're facing during this global pandemic. And since our primary relationship is with us first before we get on to an external factor, we said, why not take this each topic and discuss it threadbare and see where it goes, because at the end of the day, that's what we do, right, Gitu?
Yes, completely, spontaneously, having faith that our, we want to reach out to people and we will. And we have been.
Yeah, yeah. So it's been great. So before I get on to the topic, is there anything you quickly like to say, Gitu?
Yes, I would quickly like to say that as you can see, I'm sitting in my balcony, which is one of my favorite places. And technically, I know that people like Debu and, my niece, Shraddha and all will tell me, no, but the sun was on half your face and it was happening. But you know what? I really want, I love real things. So yes, half my face is with sun and technically maybe, but this is about you listening to me and more than you seeing me. So please bear with us. Please bear the ambience noise because I really wanted to have the feeling of a little bit of openness and I wanted to do this, take this opportunity to really sit in my one of my favorite places and do this. So let's go, Vivek.
Yeah, thank you so much, Gitu. And with that out of the way, now today we're going to discuss something which we probably all of us are experiencing, some less, some more, but I don't think anybody is devoid of it really, and which is anxiety. Anxiety during this whole phase of the pandemic. Really. Gitu.
So Vivek, yes, it is. Anxiety has really is really one of the important things that we have to acknowledge in this pandemic. And like the other topics that we have covered, it is all going to overlap because a lot of times it comes together, right? Uh, Having said that, the interesting part about anxiety is that one is the person who's going through it, okay, understands that yes, it is real. Okay. And the other thing is, Vivek, if you remember, we had done an episode on how to interact with close ones and loved ones who are going through depression,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And in that, I had turned it around and I had said that, the first thing that you have to do is how much can you commit to being there for the depressed person because,
Yes.
you are the support system. In anxiety also a lot of times what happens is that people belittle it. Array, it's okay.
Oh,
Array, it's, yeah, a lot of common things. Like if you go and you say, I'm anxious, typically as human beings, we just start giving solutions. Do
hmm.
this, do that. But the thing is that at that time, it is real for that person. They are feeling anxious. Sometimes, it is expressed physically where you feel palpitation, you feel unease, you feel restless. And so, people who are around these people who are feeling anxious, I just want to actually tell them that be sensitive and say it's real. Like you believe that it is real. Don't belittle this thing because that is something. Then you know what? Instead of taking care of the anxiety, you have uh,
Added to it.
added one more layer of,
Yeah.
oh, but it's just in your head. Yeah, it's just क्या होता है सबको होता है. Everybody goes through this. What's the big deal? No, but everybody deals with it differently. Some people can take
Yes.
care of it. Some people are really unable to take care of it, and it needs to be respected, right? So the person who is going through anxiety should also understand that it is real. And
Yeah.
the people who are around these anxious people should also understand that for that person, it is real. So don't start giving solutions. Okay. Now, for the person who is anxious because of so many reasons, and we have enough and more reasons to get anxious in this pandemic.
Yes.
The good thing is, again, if you if you just sit down and if you actually just tell yourself, like, right now I am anxious,
Hmm.
okay, and then it is, like, different things work for different people. It's just about, in that moment, just, trying to center yourself a little bit, okay? A little bit.
Okay.
So you could
Okay.
either, typically you could either take 5 deep breaths, okay? Or you could do something that you like, listen to music, like very calming music, or lie down, or watch something which is happy and nice, or watch
Yeah.
Veer Das because he's really funny.
Friends. For
And,
me, friends works.
friends, absolutely right. So you know what? It's like that, but more than what you can do with the anxiety, because that is a very very vast topic, and it is also, see, Vivek, anxiety is something that cannot be solved uh, by doing something once. Okay,
Okay.
so you
Okay.
need like help. You need to probably seek help from somebody, because it is a little bit of a long drawn. You have to invest in
Process.
that stuff,
Yeah.
right? So
So
there
there's a
is no,
consistency required
yeah,
over here.
there is no shortcut to it. Okay, but I want
Okay.
to actually really appeal to the people who are around anxious people, to tell them, please be sensitive and understand it is real for the other person. So do not belittle it and don't give solutions, you know. And what else, Vivek? I mean, when you're anxious, typically it is a lot of fear. It is a lot of restlessness.
Yeah.
It sometimes becomes very difficult in that moment to just take care of it. And that's why, if you have somebody who is supportive of you and just actually says, okay, you know what, this is real, you can't imagine how much less the anxiety becomes, because somebody is just validating. Sometimes that itself is enough. Like, I have an example for this. Like, one of the sessions that I did on anxiety was this really young person. And what happened is that this person kept telling me that I'm constantly planning. I'm
Oh.
constantly planning because I'm getting anxious, and then I'm creating plans, because if it happens, I have a plan. If it happens, I have a plan. So, one very interesting thing, and then, like, so, and there was no peace, because there was always something happening, and he was only planning, right? So
Okay.
a very interesting tool at this time is actually to debate with yourself, and say, okay, so you're planning. All right. So are you now comfortable that you have a plan? So do you know that, okay, if this happens, you've taken care of it? Or like, do you want to plan more? Or just just find the logic in it. Okay, so now that you've got a plan, what will you do? It's a very good exercise to debate with that fear or the anxiousness or the anxiety. It's very interesting, because you get learning from both sides. So it's good to plan, but it's really not good to overplan, right? So you
Okay.
get the wisdom
Yeah.
from both, but it's a very
Correct. Correct.
interesting exercise to debate, and that's what I want to bring to this table today. That one is, people around anxious people, just don't keep giving solutions,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
Because it's real for them.
But I guess wouldn't that happen maybe with our parents or like my Panju mother? If I would say I'm anxious, it would say, "Le, usme kya?"
Yes.
what I mean. I'm not trying to belittle, but for a lot of what we feel today, or it's not that they were not feeling it also, but the realization in this day and age and acknowledgement is much more. So I would probably seek out somebody like a friend or somebody that.
Yeah, see, that's what. So your mechanism is to talk to somebody.
Yeah,
Some people actually clamp down and they say, I do not want to speak about my anxiety to anybody.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
eventually, that's why I don't give like, and that's why I'm just giving tools. If it works for you,
Yeah,
do it. If
yeah.
it doesn't, then you can't, because ultimately everything is on an individual level and how you're dealing with it.
Absolutely,
Correct?
absolutely.
And
And I
and
know. Yeah. Sorry, you were saying.
no, I'm just saying that the earlier thing. See, when you said that my mother, see, nobody comes from a bad place. Okay, they
Yes,
all wish
absolutely.
you good, and even the
Yes,
solutions that people give, they want to. They actually, it comes from the place that I want to solve this for you, right? But it is, the conversation is about uh, exactly labeling it and saying, "अरे इतना बड़ा नहीं है, अरे इतना ये नहीं है." So that actually makes that person feel that, am I
yeah,
making a drama out of something? Is it
yes,
real?
yes,
Is it like that? So, and the other thing is, you're right. There was a lot more simplicity in life earlier. There was a lot of support. You were living in joint families and stuff like that. You had a lot of, you got along with somebody. Today, as we are so much more about nuclear family and all, and also honestly, Vivek, I'm glad that mental health is being given the importance that it has
yes.
been given, because you know what, earlier it wasn't considered to be important, and
Not at all.
today
Yeah,
today if you go on Insta and you do so many things, like it is a lot more holistic. So yes, you're taking care of yourself physically, but it is
yeah,
not enough, because today the like when the pandemic started, a lot of people were saying, don't be fearful, don't be fearful, don't be fearful. Well, there was logic in that don't be scared. There was logic. But to say, don't be fearful, how can I not be fearful?
yeah, yeah,
I am scared, right?
yeah,
I
yeah.
am. But
Totally, totally.
don't constantly say, don't be scared, don't be scared. But what can I do? I am scared, right?
Yeah.
So you
I know,
can't
and
deny these.
yes, yes, and there's something you pinpointed about mental health and how we're having these discussions today. And I just finished a book, okay, which is a biography of Parveen Babi, written by this wonderful lady, and it is fantastic. Karishma Upadhyay, nobody acknowledged or even understood what she was going through.
Exactly. Exactly.
My God, and
Exactly.
it really, and it is so uncanny that I just finished the book, and we are discussing this topic. So I know, and nobody really understood where she was coming from or whatever in
Yes.
those days. Today, at least if I say I'm feeling something, at least there would be somebody who'll say, okay, I understand what you're going through.
Yes.
That is a
Yes.
starting
Also,
point.
like this person who I told you, I did sessions with, I know how much it benefited him. That's why I also
Yeah.
said that it is something which, depending on your level of anxiety, may require that
Yes,
help. So take it.
yes,
Just
yes,
take it, because
absolutely.
it's
Yeah,
not a one meeting process. It is something that you need to work on, and sustain that working on.
totally.
Yeah.
Thanks, Gitu. That was very nice perspective, and I know for a fact, from my own personal thing, I've always been, me. I'm a very personal, kind of a person, really, and to open and to talk is not something which would come naturally to people like me, really. It's not that you're not trusting somebody, but it's just the way you're wired, really, in that sense. So thank you for opening up this whole perspective and saying that it is fine, let's acknowledge, because that's where you find solutions, how to go forward. And I think that's something I think all our viewers should probably also evaluate within, not just for themselves, probably look around you, and maybe there could be somebody who's showing such signs, really, and let's see how just acknowledging that person and then seeing what it can really do. So
And this
great.
environment, Vivek, one of the things that it is teaching us is empathy.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, and how is it teaching empathy? It is by these emotions coming up, being there for each other. That is what it is. Are you going to now go looking for a situation where you can now be empathetic, or I am an empath is also a lot is written. Don't absorb this, don't. But you know what, forget all that, just be empathetic, as in just be sensitive to something. Don't ridicule someone for what they are going through. Don't say it is not true. These are ways of being empathetic in a very simple manner. It's basic respect, right?
Also helpful to the person also, no? It's also
Exactly.
helpful.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
I know this is going to benefit a lot of people. So, all those who are watching, please do like, more than like, share, I think, this particular episode, because sometimes we do things very unintentionally, not meaning any harm to anybody, but we do it so unintentionally, and maybe this may just help open up somebody's eyes. So, do share and do subscribe to the channel, because then we'll know that we're reaching out to people that much more. So on that note, this is Vivek Kapoor signing off from CoupleTales.life, the colorful shades of gray.
And this is Geetu Purkar, requesting everybody to be there for each other. Thank you.